This place is a little nostalgic for me for two reasons. It was 12th of January 2016 that I was exactly in this room. The then Army Chief and his staff was sitting in the front row. I believe it was General Suhag at that time. And it was Sri Manohar Parrikar, who was then the Defense Minister, who was also there. And I was told to give an address because we had just formed the SIDM, the Society of Indian Defense Manufacturers, at the behest of the Honorable late Mr. Parrikar, because he wanted defense industry to come together in one form, because he was quite tired of meeting defense industry from 5 different forums, CII, ASSOCHAM, FICCI, and all kinds of things. So that was the first one. But it was also an important event for us because we had already built our first artillery gun by then. We had actually built it in 2012 or late 2011. And we could not get permission till 2016 to fire this gun. Now, if you can't fire a gun, you don't know whether it works or doesn't work. It looks like a gun, but whether it works or doesn't work, you don't know. So I had some friends in the United States. I've told this story before, maybe some of you have heard it, but I think it's important to understand. I had some friends in the US, Armed Forces, General and some other people, at the Rock Island Arsenal, which is their main artillery manufacturing center. And I contacted them and I said, I have this problem, can you help me? So they said, send your gun, and you didn't have to send the whole gun, you just basically had to send the ordnance to get it tested. And they said they will put it on a stand and test it and give it back to me. Believe it or not, including the permission from their DOD, including the permission of ITAR that was required to get this done, including them to get ammunition for firing to test, including taking it to the artillery ranges and testing it and sending me a report and a video. They did all this in 45 days. The same thing here takes about 45 months. And I played that video here to the Defense Minister, late Manohar Parrikar, and to all the top brass of the army. And I said, this is what happened. In 2 days, Manohar Parrikar ji, in his style, being an engineer himself, issued an order that all testing for the private sector will be done in the army ranges. And he issued an online system for doing it. That was the beginning of anybody in India, including us, starting to make artillery. I think this is an important story to understand because honestly, going forward, and I will explain to you why, you don't have the luxury of time on your hands. With the geopolitical situations that are hanging around us, I won't go into Operation Sindoor, but I only want to say that that was a remarkable piece of strategy, decision making at the highest level, and execution by the armed forces. Amazing. My salute to all the armed forces, the Army, Navy, and Air Force for making our nation proud, making this happen.